もう準備はできてる。
あ、
Mocha and FB are gone, but Mary's fate remains unchanged. The universe still demands her death.
なあ、クリスティーナ。D メールを送って、ダイバージェンスが変わったら、萌香はそこで生きていると思うか？それとも死んだままだと思うか？
あんたが言っていたアトラクタフィールド理論で考えるなら、ダイバージェンスが 1% 以上なら生きている確率は高くなる。ごめん、こんな思いやりもクソもない言い方しかできなくて。
いや、いいんだ。
I stand up. Mocha's blood clings to my hands. It won't come up, even when I wipe it with the tissue. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, that was me picking up FB's phone. Oh, I get it now. Okay. I didn't know what that was. It's like it glitched, like the corner glitch, but I think that was the changing of phones. I stopped trying and take out FB's phone. I nod cursing. She calls Daru and tells him to activate the phone wave. I take one last look at Mocha's body lying there. Here we go. Okay, this is where I should save. Real quick. Okay, I'm saving right here, overwrite. Alright, here we go. This might lead us to the Mocha ending. Casualty is a strange and terrifying thing. At the beginning of all this, Mocha killed Mayuri. But now Mocha lies dead, while Mayuri still lives. All because I changed the past. Mocha, if you're going to apologize for a sin you didn't commit, then I must apologize as well. I am responsible for twisting your fate, and for twisting the fate of Tennoji Nai. I ruined that innocent girl's life, and made her something other than what she was meant to be. Is it okay to just leave her like this? Of course, if I send the email now, this war line will be undone. Nai's twisted fate will be corrected. There's no point in worrying about it. I should just think about Mayuri. I shouldn't burden myself with any more problems. Is this really okay? Of course it is. Send the email. That's all I need to do. Why won't my fingers move? I already know what I need to do. And yet...
Okabe?
さっきのあの子、様子が変じゃなかったか？
あの子って、ナイちゃんのこと？
Oh, this is interesting. I'm not.
まるで別人みたいだった。
15年後に殺すってどういう意味なんだ？
It bothers me. Does she know something? What was she implying?
岡部、気にすることない。D メールを今すぐ送って。それで何もかも解決よ。
I put FB's phone in my pocket.
見なかったことにはできない。
Nai's crime is partly my responsibility. And I need to know what she meant when she promised to kill me 15 years from now.
タイムリープする。ラボに戻ろう。
Cursive sighs, but I pretend not to hear it. Here we go! Oh, here we go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
というか、敵って。
Cursive glances at Mocha, then whispers into my ear.
彼女は敵じゃないの？
今は朝の7時前だな。
は？そうだけど、何よ、いきなり。
After time leaving 4 hours back, I find myself in front of the station. This is right after Mooka and I met up with Kurisu after returning from Narita Airport. After this comes the Tennoji residence. Mooka is standing a few meters away, kicking the dirt in boredom. Mooka was dead just a few minutes ago, but now she's perfectly fine. I feel no surprise. I suppose I've grown accustomed to this particular facet of time travel. After all, I've seen Mary come back to life countless times already. There is one other thing experience has taught me. Today, Mooka and Tennoji will die, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. I know it's cruel, but I didn't come back here to save them. I don't have the means to. It isn't my problem. The problem is Nai. We arrive in front of Tennoji's house, just like we did before our time leaved. But this time, I wait outside with Kurisu. Mooka enters alone, expressionless as ever. While we wait outside, I tell Kurisu what's about to happen. I also tell her to wait a little while after she hears the gunshot, and then go inside and take Tennoji's phone. It feels like an eternity passes in silence. And then... Kurisu gasps. Her body goes stiff.
本当に銃声が。
I immediately look around. Just as Kurisu told me, I see a girl come out of the window. She walks away quickly, but at the same time taking care not to make a sound. I'm gonna repeat that line. She walks away quickly, but at the same time taking care not to make a sound. That's not how a child acts after witnessing her father's death.
待て!
Nai looks over her shoulder. She spears me with eyes full of hatred. That alone is enough to make me shiver. It's pitiful, but a tiny little girl is making me nervous. Something is very wrong here. This Nai is like a completely different person. I want to know her true identity. That's why I time leaped instead of sending the D-mail. Nai is still running, ignoring my calls to stop. I run after her. Out of shape though I may be, I'm still more than a match for a 12-year-old girl. The distance between us quickly shortens. Nai keeps running, occasionally looking back at me and grinding her teeth in a very unchildlike manner. Normally, a child being chased by a man will cry and scream things like "stay away" or "help." But this girl says nothing. The only sound is her heavy breathing.
止まれ!
I call out to her once more when she's nearly in arm's reach. Unexpectedly, Nai slows down and eventually stops to catch her breath. Looks like she's realized she can't get away. From the sound of her breathing, she must be at her limit. We're alone. Kurisu and Mooka must still be at the house, and the streets are empty thanks to the Oban holidays. Perfect. I was afraid someone might report me as a child molester. Now I can get what I need to know out of this strange girl who looks like Nai. I call out to her as I catch my breath.
お前は本当に天王寺苗か?
Nai glares at me as she catches her breath.
お前はこれから桐生萌香を殺すつもりなんだろう?
そうよ。
She punctuates her nonchalant reply with a cruel smile. That is not the face of a child.
父親の復讐か.
お前と桐生萌香は父さんを殺した。
店長は自殺したんだ。自分で頭を打ち抜いた。それに俺たちが行かなくてもあの男は自殺していただろう。逆恨みだ。
そんなのしたことじゃない。
What?
父さんが死んだ時
桐生萌香はその場にいた。でも父さんが死ぬのを止めなかった。だから許さない。お前もだ、岡部倫太郎。あの場にはいなかったけど、お前に関わらなければ父さんは死ななくて済んだ。
Wait, is she blaming me for fighting the IBN 5100? How the hell was I supposed to know?
だがお前はすぐには殺さない。殺せないからな。
A tiny little girl, barely half my weight. Hi. I'm sorry. The tiny little girl, barely half my height, looks up at me with a smile that chills my blood.
お前を殺すのは15年後。それまでせいぜい怯え続けるんだ。
I get on my knees and grab Nai by the shoulders. I hold back my terror and meet her stare for stare. And yet, this girl doesn't even flinch.
お前は誰なんだ。
Ah, there's something in my eye. She isn't Tanoji Nai.
15年後に殺すってどういう意味なんだ。
そのままの意味だよ。お前は15年後に私が殺した。
Kill? Why is she using past tense? Nai laughs once, a harsh and mocking sound. Then she leans in and whispers,
わからないのか？今、こう言った？お前は誰なんだって。私は天王寺苗だよ。間違いなくな。ただし私は15年先の記憶まで思い出している。
No. Did she?
タイムリープ。
No! What the fuck? Nai suddenly whips out a knife, catching me completely off guard. Nai drives the knife into the elbow of my right arm, which was grabbing her shoulder. Blood sprays onto Nai's face, but she doesn't even blink. Instead, she laughs. Just like she laughed when she killed Mocha. The intense pain brings me to my knees. For a moment, I panic, but somehow, I manage to convince myself that I'm fine. I won't die here, I tell myself. This warline won't accept that. It's just like Nai said for herself. It's not that she won't kill me. She can't. If she tried, something would surely interfere.
お前を殺した時のこと教えてあげよっか。なんかレジスタンスの創始者とか言ってセルンに歯向かってたみたいだけど、私が拉致して監禁してやって考えつく限りのありとあらゆる拷問を加えてやったよ。お前は痛みに泣きわめき、クソとしょんべんをまき散らしながら私に命乞いをした。実に醜かったよ、岡部倫太郎。しょうがないから最後に私自身の手で喉をかき切ってやった後、気が済むまでメット刺しにしたのよ。一体何回刺したか私でもわからないぐらいにね。それが15年後のお前が迎える最後だ。父さんを殺したお前を待っている運命だ。
Nai grabs my arm and digs her tiny fingers into the wound. Oh shit! My nerves burst into flame, not just in my arm, but throughout my entire body. It
pain forces the air out my lungs in a blood-curdling scream. I can't shake off Nai's hands. I can't even move a finger against the pain.
セルンはお前の作ったタイムリープマシンを回収して15年もの間一切手をつけずに保管したままだったんだ。私はそれに目をつけたの。15年後ラウンダーになった私はお前を殺してからそれを使ってここまで戻ってきた。一度にたった48時間しか遡れない欠陥品だからずいぶん苦労したけど。
To travel 15 years in 48-hour increments would take... Damn! I can't calculate through the pain.
単純計算で2738回だ。
Oh my god!
他にも色々あったせいで実際の回数はきっと倍以上だけどな。自分が何回タイムリープしたかなんてとっくに忘れたよ。
Now I get it. When I came to this world line, I went back to the lab after learning of Mocha's suicide. Once I got there, I found evidence that someone had used the time leap machine. So that was Nai's final time leap. Nai keeps staring into my eyes as her fingers crawl deeper into my wound. I bite my lip in a desperate attempt to bear the pain. My blood won't stop flowing. It collects into a puddle and stains that asphalt dark red.
私はこの復讐のためだけに生きてきた。誰にも邪魔はさせない。絶対に桐生萌香も殺してやる。この手でだ。自殺なんてさせるもんか。そんな生ぬるい死に方で逃がしたりはしない。
たったそれだけのために15年もの歳月を遡ってきたのかよ。
She's insane. And it was Mocha and I who made her that way. Who turned an innocent little girl into a creature of hatred starved for vengeance. We stole 15 years of her life. 15 years? I can't understand what it's like to live with such hatred for so long.
たったそれだけだと。
Nai's slender fingers pry deeper into my wound. So deep, I could feel her fingers against my bone.
This is so fucked up!
お前たちにとってはたったそれだけかもしれないが、私にとってはお前と桐生萌香を殺すことだけが全てなんだよ。
それで萌香を殺してその後はどうするつもりだ。
その後
遡ってきた15年をもう一度やり直すのか。
そんなものに何の価値がある。価値なんてないんだ。
She does not cry. She does not sneer. Her voice is flat and emotionless as she speaks these words. There's nothing more I can say to this girl I destroyed. At last, Nai lets go of my arm. She looks in disgust at her hands, now covered in my blood.
お前は今は何もしなくていい。ただ怯え後悔し続けろ、岡部倫太郎。15年後に私が迎えに行く時まで。
Nice, this is... Wow. Why was this not in the anime? I don't understand. What? I'm turning this slide off. the line's silly at this point, but why was that not in the anime adaptation? I feel like they really missed out on a pretty good scene. I'm powerless to stop her from running away. Why are you laughing? Dry laughter leaks out of my mouth. Girl's disconnected from casualty, just like I am. I asked her what she would do after killing Mocha. She didn't answer. The first time she lived those 15 years, all she had was revenge. And after leaping thousands of times, she exacted that revenge. How will she live those 15 years the second time around? Will she kill me again? Will her revenge be complete then? Or will it continue forever, until even she forgets why? The thought squeezes my heart like a vice. Does time travel bring nothing but pain? We built a time machine out of curiosity. We were fools! If not for our meddling, CERN would have not targeted us. Mary would not have died. Suza would not have had to travel to the past. Ferris would not have lost her father twice. Luca would not have had to forsake her feelings for me. And Mocha would not have killed Mayuri. Kursu runs up to me. She turns pale at the sight of my bleeding arm.
あんた、その傷どうしたの？大丈夫？
She kneels in front of me. Worry is etched on her face.
携帯は
持ってきたけど。
Kursu hands me Appy's phone. I take it and start typing out the mail with my left hand.
説明してよ。その傷はどうしたの？救急車呼んだ方がいい？
落ち着け。今から D メールを送る。
Oh! Are we not gonna get a Mocha ending? Oh! Okay, maybe there is no Mocha ending.
あ、そうか。世界線が変わればこの傷もなくなるのかな。
Yes, but who cares about my wound? Stop search. Tenoji's death, Mocha's death, and the damage to Nae's soul will all be... I'm gonna repeat that. Tenoji's death, Mocha's death, and the damage to Nae's soul will all be undone. PC unneeded. That's what matters. Stand by. I finish the mail and take a breath.
なあ、どうして店長は萌香を殺さなかったんだろうな。
どういうこと？
Any rounder who fires an IBN 5100 is silence, no objections. That's what Tenoji said. In that case, the one who should have been eliminated first was Mocha. She found the IBN 5100 in the first place. And yet, Tenoji cut contact with her instead. And when we exposed his true identity, he shot himself, not Mocha.
俺は思うんだ。やっぱり店長は萌香を助けたかったんだよ。
Perhaps that's just wistful thinking. Perhaps I'm just looking for an ounce of comfort in all this suffering. Even if that was Tenoji's intention, it was meaningless. Mocha will die today, whether by her own hand or Nae's. It doesn't matter. However,
ベータ世界線ではそうなるといいな。
they are the enemy. I should hate them for killing Mayuri. But in some sense, Tenoji, Mocha, and Nai are all just victims of my foolish experiments. I pray that they can live normal lives, at least on the Beta World line. For their sake as well as Mayuri's, I must send this email.
悪いな、ナエ。
Once this email is sent, this world line will be undone.
お前の復讐は果たされない。
Sending mail. Mail sent. Holy crap! Why wasn't the scene adapted? What was up with the background right there? What was up with the background right there? The world shatters, warps, and reforms. Eventually, those sensations disappear, and color gradually returns to the world. I find myself standing in the street near the lab. The burning pain in my right arm is suddenly gone. I look down. There's no wound, no blood. Instead, I'm holding a convenience store bag with 2 bottles of Dr. P. I guess it worked. I head straight for Mocha's apartment. When I get there, Mocha opens the door normally and peeks out at me. She looks at me. No signs of despair. No blood stain by the door. No knife either.
Okabe-kun. ここ、どうやって調べ...
少し時間を潰させてもらうぞ。
I barge into the room. The hour of Mocha's death passes with no sign of Nai. The war line has changed. Shining finger. I don't need an IBN 5100 anymore. Mocha. Mocha's right in front of me, but she's sent to be male. It feels like forever since we last conversed like this.
必要ないとは。
You got mail. My supervisor told me to stop looking, Mocha.
FB からストップが。
You got mail. How do you know about FB? Where did you get that information, Mocha? So FB's still alive. I feel relief, but also fear. I mustn't forget that he is my enemy. For now, however, I'm more interested in what Mocha has just said. FB canceled her mission to retrieve the IBN 5100?
任務達成はすなわち処分確定。扱いとしては犬っつうより家畜だな。
I recall his last words. Perhaps he canceled her mission so that they wouldn't be eliminated. If that's the truth, then maybe he really was trying to save Mocha.
ただ怯え後悔し続けろ岡部倫太郎。15年後に私が迎えに行く時まで。
I wonder what happened to Nai. I can't get that childish, yet hate-filled voice out of my head. On that world line, I turned an innocent girl into a murderer. I bite my lip hard. Hard enough to draw blood. Ouch. I won't feed you, Nai, nor will I repent. That world line has already been undone. But how will things turn out on this new world line? No. There's no point talking about it. If the plan worked, the IBN 5100 should already be back in my possession. And if that's the case, then there's no need to stay on this world line either. And there we go. On the way back to the lab, I stopped by the Brown Tube workshop and peeked in through the window. The 42-inch CRT is powered on, and Tenoji, FB, is lounging in front of it, reading the sports pages. FB is still alive. His daughter, Nai, has no reason to hate anyone anymore. FB is still alive. His daughter, Nai, has no reason to hate anyone now. I climbed the stairs to the lab. There's nobody there but Kursu.
桐生萌香のアパートに行ったか。
は?
Kursu pauses her at-channel browsing session to look at me in confusion.
萌香さんのアパート？私が？行ってないけど。
そうか。
どういうことよ。
いや、行っていないならいいんだ。
I cut across the lounge and head straight for the element room. In the middle of that room sits the time leap machine. After I glance at the time leap machine, I scan the shelves.
あった。
A large, familiar cardboard box. I was right. Inside the box is the IBM 5100, the legendary retro PC stolen from me by a trust of fate. At last, it has returned! The long battle is finally over. I did it. We can say Mayuri!
Super Haka, come on!
Hell yeah! I can't contain my excitement. You got mail. Mayuri! Mayuri, haven't seen you in a while. Oguri's been acting strange lately, so Mayushi didn't go to Kamima today. Oh. Are you at the lab? Maybe I'll go there now. I haven't seen you in a couple of days, you know? We usually see each other every day, so it's very lonely. Catface. I know it's only been 4 days at most, but I'm used to being with you all the time. I'm your hostage, remember? Don't let go. Oh, Mayuri's too amazing. Mayuri's too amazing. I love her. I love Mayuri. She's too amazing. I can't contain my excitement. My heart is beating like a jackhammer.
橋田ならいないわよ。コミマに行くって言ってたじゃない。
Oh, right. In that case, he won't return until evening. I can't wait that long. So I fire up the time leap. I fire up the time machine and leap. Oh my god. And that? Oh my god. Okay, that's really funny. That's pretty funny. Alright, you know what? This is a totally different part of the game, and I feel like it would be better if I ended this. I don't want to load. I feel like it would be better if I ended this episode right here, right now, instead of continuing on with it. Yes, I'm ending the episode like 10 minutes earlier than I'm usually do, but still, I feel like this is a good ending to this part. Like, we got the full story of Nai, so I feel like we should wait for the, you know, stuff involving the final undoing of the final D-mail until next time, because I want to do that entire part in one session, and I don't want to split this stuff apart. So I'm ending this recording session right here, right now, in order to do the final part of Steins Gate. Well, the second final part, because there is one part after, you know, undoing the final D-mail that you need to do while playing Steins Gate, but that was a weird noise. But I'm gonna end this episode right here, right now, right before we begin the undoing of the first D-mail that changed the course of time. So thank you everyone for watching. That is all I have for this session of Steins Gate. I will return next week with a little bit longer hair. Yes, the previous 3 episodes I filmed on a row to begin my pre-recording schedule for when I'm off at university. So yeah, this video was pre-recorded, so yeah. So the comments I replied to, those are not pre-recorded comments. I don't think you can pre-record a comment on YouTube, so I can still talk to you all live through the comment section on YouTube. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next filming session that I have of Steins Gate, and in the comments down below. So leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all next time. Kato!
OK OK